Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Few Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, children of all ages and wrestling fanatics, to the Few Show. So, here we are on 247miami.tv. This is episode number 8. Oh my goodness. Lou, are you on the line? Can you believe episode number 8? We thought we were done at 1. So this episode here is called The Lost Soul is Found with my special guest, the Lost Soul Ricky Rush, and with special appearances by Little CM Punk and Josue and Miami wrestling superstar Julio Guadalupe. So today is August 27, 2016, and we are live. I am your host, Captain Bogey. And running the controls of the Few Show is 24/7 Lou. What's up, 24/7 Lou?
Hey, what's up? It feels weird. I'm in another room, but yeah, the Few Show.
Yes, you are. And can you believe that we are on episode 8?
I know, right? Already.
Yeah, I thought episode 1 was going to be the only one. So behind the scenes is our stage manager, J Few. J Few in the house. J Few, we got everything under control back there? All right, good job. And our set designers, Geomaster and D Nightmares. You can see everything that we have here looks amazing. We are in the underground somewhere in Miami, the 305. Our location is more secret than room 39 in North Korea. Lou, do you know where room 39 is in North Korea?
I don't even know where room 38 or the other 38 are.
Okay, well, some call it North Korea's biggest secret. It's located in one of the government buildings. No one really knows what goes on there. However, it's speculated that it's an organization with $5 billion in funds. Main activities of this organization are making drugs, counterfeiting $100 American bills, and insurance fraud. But one thing they cannot duplicate is having an awesome show like The Few Show. So that is room 39 in North Korea. Now, our guest today is the Lost Soul Ricky Rush. We picked him up at the Main Event Training Center at CCW and flew him in 24/7 Miami Studios private jet. And now in the Few pre-show, which was hosted by Geomaster and D Nightmare, there was an altercation between Ricky Rush and Julio Guadalupe. So hopefully you guys saw that. Yeah. Which left Guadalupe laid out on the floor.
Man, dangerous to be coming into the Few Studios.
Yeah. But hold on one second. Okay, I'm getting an update on Julio Guadalupe. He had to be rushed to our medical facilities here in 24/7 Miami Studios for a minor head injury. And if you guys saw the pre-show, you saw that Ricky Rush, he has an extension of himself with it, which is a metal chair. Well, we feel much safer, when we have our security. As you can see, today we don't have the enforcer, but that's okay. At least we don't have the black mask lingering around. So to find out everything you need about The Few Show, go to Facebook and search The Few Show, and you will find us. Or if you're seeing us live, you are on The Few Show page of Facebook. And for those that don't know, The Few stands for Fanatics Enjoying Wrestling. Yeah. That's it. So, quick disclaimer. You know we have to do this for the show. We are The Few, Fanatics Enjoying Wrestling. The goal of the show is to highlight what is going on in the Miami area wrestling scene through the experiences of The Few. So, if you are a wrestling fan, you will appreciate this. And if you're not a wrestling fan, don't worry about it. We'll entertain you.
Yeah, get out of here.
How'd you like that one?
Yeah.
So, we do not claim to be experts in Miami wrestling, but what we do claim is to be passionate, and you cannot take that away from us. So, the Few's resume of wrestling promotions that we have supported includes, Pro, X Wrestling, CCW, Roning, D1PW, WXW, Brain Busters, Few Wrestling, and the last one was PWGP. That was Pro Wrestling Grand Prix. So bottom line is we are here to have fun. Disclaimer, done. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about future events. So if we can go ahead and set up that folder there, Jay. Future events. Well, let me tell you guys something, and this has never happened before. At one point, there were 4 promotions with events today on August 27th. Unfortunately, 2 of those got canceled, but there are 2 shows that are still going on today. Well, there was an X Wrestling event. Unfortunately, that got canceled, and we will talk a little bit more about that a little later on. We also had Lucha Loco, which was going to be in Fort Lauderdale, and I think it was a few days ago they put on a message saying that they were canceling their show. Now, the 2 shows that are going on today, August 27th, is Brain Busters Pro Wrestling Summer Meltdown in Hollywood, Florida. So, yes, so the main event is going to be Craig Classic versus Johnny Vandal in a last man standing for full ownership of the company. Now, if you guys were there in the last Brain Busters, you saw how Craig Classic out of nowhere switched allegiances, and he just put out Johnny Vandal. So we're gonna see what happens tonight if Johnny Vandal gets his revenge and who ends up with ownership of Brain Busters Pro Wrestling. The other event that's going on today is Legends of Wrestling. That one's in Marlins Park, and some of the wrestlers that are there on the flyer: Goldberg, the Nasty Boys, Bret Hart, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, man, we're going back, and many others. So those are the ones for future events. And there's 2 more that we'll talk about. We have Ronin 12. That is going to be on September 3rd, location Pembroke Pines. Also, Few Fighting Evolution Wrestling will have their next event on September 10th. And that one is a 8-team tag team tournament. So that one should be very, very interesting. So those are our future events, and you have just been updated. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I'm going to introduce our special appearance, and this is someone who the Few met back in 2014 when we started going to wrestling events. So I'm going to cue up the music. If you guys know this song, music. We need that music queued up a little higher. Lower it. So, our special appearance by my guest here is Little CM Punk. All right. How's it going, Little CM Punk? Oh. Well, this right here, again, this is set up by our Few kids, Geo Master and G Nightmare. And you see a lot of moves here. Which one is kind of impressing you? There's quite a bit going on.
You're right. You have the RKO there. You finished
RKO, yeah. Now, would you think that would be an interesting match here with the Ultimate Warrior versus Roman Reigns?
You feel like that probably would be an interesting match.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you very much for noticing that. All right. So, Little CM Punk, we met him back in 2014 when the Few started going to wrestling events here in Miami. We've seen the evolution of Little CM Punk, and it's been really awesome. We've seen you actually grow in these last 2 years. He takes being CM Punk, a CM Punk fan, very serious, and looks like he enjoys it tremendously. So we're going to go ahead and have a few questions for you so we can get to know a little more about Little CM Punk. Because again, if you go to Miami area wrestling, you see Little CM Punk and his parents going to all the events and supporting. And that's key here. You know, you're a real wrestling fan. You really enjoy it. One thing I don't understand, when WWE comes into town, they fill up the stadium with thousands.
Yeah, they do every night.
Now, you know, we have a small, promotion, and it kind of makes you wonder sometimes where a lot of those guys are.
Yeah, true.
It'd be nice for them to, know a little bit about local Miami wrestling and support. So let's go ahead and begin with our first question. So, who is Little CM Punk? What do you represent?
Well, it's funny. I did Little CM Punk way back in October 2013 in Pro. It
Ah,
was the Halloween costume contest. I got like this suit at Party City just to do it, and I won it. And then I did it here and there a little bit while after that, and I stopped for a while.
okay.
And actually, ICW champion Mike Monroe came up to me and my parents at a Ronin show and said,
Uh-huh.
"Listen, you've got to do this other shows now because everybody loved it." He told me exactly this, that all the guys in the back were talking about me all the time. I thought it
Awesome.
was super cool. So since then, I do it every show. My goal is not to overshadow the wrestlers. Like you said, just come here support,
Mhm.
just to have fun. And what I like doing about this is that people come up to me and they really enjoy it and they get a smile out of it.
Good.
That's why I like it. When I go to a show in the back, I'll be like, "Hey, Lucy Punky, so everybody laughs and has a good time." And that's basically what I like doing about this. And that's it, basically.
That's awesome. Very interesting to know the origin of this. I mean, I was always wondering, how this occurred. So Halloween contest, and
Yep.
that's kind of sparked the evolution
Yep.
of Little CM Punk, just like CM Punk has had his evolution. All right. So when did you begin to watch wrestling?
Okay. Normally I tell people when the Shield debuted, because around there, October,
Oh.
November.
Okay.
But I remember the first pay-per-view I did watch was Hell in a Cell 2012 when Brad Maddox screwed Ryback and Punk won to retain the title.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. So
Oh,
basically around there is when I started watching wrestling.
okay. Wow. So only a few years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year's gonna be 4 years.
All right. See, I grew up in the 80s era. So when I started watching, yeah, you too, buddy. When I started watching, it was Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
when he started blowing up 85, 86, 87. So, wow. All right. So, what do you like about wrestling? What is it?
Mostly everything. It's entertainment, but it's really enjoyable. I look at it both for the entertainment and the technical things. So
Okay.
I learn. I think it's very enjoyable. Obviously there's some moments where I'm like, it's boring, but mostly it's entertaining and everything about it is just really good.
Okay.
Everything.
Awesome. So, when did you discover CM Punk and what made you become his number
Oh,
one fan?
Yeah, see, when I first started watching, I hated CM Punk. Kid Factor, hate the bad guys.
Oh,
I
wow.
hated him.
He hated
Even
him.
when he was a good guy, I still didn't feel that good with him.
Okay.
But after he left is when I started liking him. I thought, it was probably just a story like he'll come back, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
crap. So I watched the videos, and that's just how it happened. I
Okay.
fell in love with him, and yeah.
Yeah, and it's a shame that he left for whatever his personal
Yeah.
reasons, but he definitely very entertaining.
Yeah.
So, who are your top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time? I mean, we can make a list of
Yeah.
20, 25,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna put you on the spot and say, give me 5.
All right. If we count CM Punk, it would probably be
Sure.
him,
Okay.
Zack Ryder, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, and Ty Dillinger from NXT.
Wow. Well, you know what? I enjoyed Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
He's
very.
been around. He has done so much. He makes wrestlers look good. He
Yeah.
looks great, and it'd be nice to see him get another push.
Yeah.
To get that belt. So, tell us the evolution of your gear. So, what did you start off with, and like where's your gear at? Because I have witnessed it again. In 2014 when we started doing this. We saw the changes on, the different items that he would get for his CM Punk gear. So what would you say is the evolution you began with? What you got now?
We began with, like I said, bodysuit from Party City, and then we had like this kind of like gear. It wasn't fully like, it wasn't like, it was good, but it was like professional.
Okay.
And then after that, what I have now currently was made by Barrington Hughes,
Mhm.
good friend of me and my parents, and he made this gear for us, the knee pads and the tights and everything.
Awesome. Okay, and it looks great. It looks amazing. It looks really authentic.
Thank you.
And that's actual tape. You actually
this is
tape
actual
yourself
tape.
up.
This is tape.
That's dedication, guys. Okay, that's real dedication. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the segment here. We're going to go ahead and when we come back, we're going to finish off with a few more questions with Little CM Punk. So, guys, stay tuned to the Few Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching and listening to The Few Show. And we're right now on break right now while they are setting up and they're getting ready for our next segment. And as you know, here on 24/7 Miami, we have various different shows. We have, of course, the Few Show, which you're watching now, which you can watch once a month. We have an episode. You never know what can happen in studio. Also, we also have the Now Trending Show on Mondays going live at 3 p.m. here on 24/7 Miami, where Joy Canizaro, and Drew Dawkins, Mike Hernandez, and Siobhan are in studio going on over the news that's happening right now and trending. So we have all that going on here on 24/7 Miami Radio. Also, we have what's pop in culture on Fridays at 11 a.m. with Erica and Ty Nino doing their show here at 24/7 Miami Radio. Also, we have new shows coming up. We have the OT Fantasy Football Doctors, and we also have a lot of different shows coming on here for a second here. So also I wanted to mention that if you get a chance, go to our website, www.247miami.tv. I know in the background you can hear some of the talking and chatter going on because we have the microphones. There we go. You see that? See, they're back there getting the studio and the show ready. So yeah. So we have all that going on there. So you might hear in the background some of the noise because we're doing a live show here. So you guys can check it out here on 24/7 Miami .tv and also on 24/7 Miami Radio. You can follow us on Twitter at 247 Miami. Also, another thing, what's going to happen in the next segment? We know what happened in the pre-show. If you didn't catch that, go check out the Few Show page on Facebook, and you can find out what happened in the pre-show with Geo Master. Actually, Geo Master is here with me right now while we get ready for our next segment. Geo Master, what do you think about that? What was happening in that pre-show?
What was happening it was chaos. I mean, it was crazy. David and me were interviewing him, and out of nowhere, you just see this video coming up that Julio Guadalupe is coming out of nowhere. I mean, he just comes in the door like nothing, and then he wants to beat up this guy. This guy got beef.
Who got beat up?
Julio Guadalupe, the man that got in the room.
So there was some tension going on the pre-show. So again, you can watch all that of what happened on the pre-show on the Facebook, facebook.com/The Few Show, and you can check out everything that happened on the pre-show, and you can watch also our previous pre-show episodes. It's always great to have we call them the Few Kids, Geo Master and D Nightmare. So we're going to be coming back very, very shortly, coming back to our show. So guys, stand by here while we come back in studio, and I think we're going to have still little CM Punk in studio sitting in chair. Is that true, Bogey?
Yes, it is.
And there we are, back.
I'm back?
Show. Yes, you are.
Oh, well, 24/7 Lou, thank you. And welcome back to the Few Show. All right, guys. Well, welcome back. We have little CM Punk to finish off on a few more questions. Here is part 2. And so far, it's been very interesting.
Yeah.
It's been very interesting to see the evolution of little CM Punk and actually see and know when the origin happened. All right, so let's talk about what do you think about CM Punk becoming a UFC fighter? Because that's a huge jump.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be a wrestler in the first place, but UFC, that's some real deal stuff.
I'll support him no matter where he goes. I always support him no matter what. And many people think, he's going to lose, but I think he's going to win and do really good in UFC.
Okay, and actually that's my next question. So CM Punk is going to have his first MMA fight at UFC 203 on September 10th.
Wait, what year is that? Wait, I'm sorry to jump in there.
Yeah.
What year is it? Like 2030 or 2020? That's a little kid in the room.
The little kid in the room.
It's little CM Punk.
Oh, no. This is the other CM Punk.
Oh, I thought you were talking about little
the
CM
older
Punk.
one.
See, that's what
the one older by a few years. Yeah, he's going to be making his debut on UFC on September 10th against Mickey Gall.
Yeah.
So you feel that I've seen a few videos where he's preparing. He looks like, he's definitely serious.
Yeah, he is serious about it. I feel he'll do really good in it.
Yeah, because this is a whole different level
it's a whole
of
other thing. But with the whole mixed martial arts he's done, everything combined, it will pay off.
Okay, all right. And let me ask you this: what do you think of his wife AJ?
She should come back, but
okay.
I wish she would, but I don't think they would because of tension with Punk and WWE. But hopefully one day they'll all forgive each other.
Well, let me tell you, AJ, she's one of my favorites. She's very So, what are your goals as it pertains to wrestling? Because I've
Yeah.
seen some videos, I've seen some pictures, I've heard some chatter. What are you thinking about this wrestling thing?
Well, my goal right now is to be a wrestler. I have backups if it doesn't work. But besides that, I just started high school wrestling. The first practice was
Awesome.
yesterday. So yeah, hopefully my goal is to wrestle all 4 years of high school and bring it to college when I study other things.
Good. Get that education first, Manny. All right. So, any last words and shout outs that you would like to say?
Yes, you could all follow me on Instagram at little_CM_punk. Same for Twitter, and my Facebook is little CM Punk.
All right. And actually, let me ask this one last question.
Yep, sure.
What kind of role have your parents played in you being a wrestling fan?
Well,
let's talk about the nitty gritty of things.
Well, my dad has liked wrestling since before, like younger than me, like 4 or 5.
Okay.
So I was always in my family, I would guess. But he's encouraged me to go on because some parents are like, "Oh, don't do that," but he encourages it, and that's
awesome.
And it's fun watching it stuff with him and my mom too.
Good.
So.
And trust me, we've seen them at all these wrestling events, and we can see the support that his parents have for him. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ending this segment. The time is going by so fast.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much, CM Punk, for
being
here
me
on the show. Thank you. You did a great job.
Thank you for having
me.
me.
Guys, we will be coming back to the Few Show.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we here are on the Few Show. We're on break now. There had a great interview there with little CM Punk in studio. And then we have a big interview coming up very, very soon. In a matter of seconds, we're going to have an interview coming in right up. So, again, you might hear noise in the background. Yeah, the microphones are open at this time. The microphones are open, so you can hear them talking in the background there. What is Bogey doing? Anyway, I'm in another room. I only see him through the screen. So I just mentioned the shows that we have here on 24/7 Miami. We have Cannon Fire with Adrian Dirtiness Myquez, who covers everything that's going on in the comic book world. So that's one of the shows that we have. We also have the Gamecast Boys. They're based in Los Angeles, and they do a show talking about video games, and they review video games. So we have that all here on 24/7 Miami Radio. Also, soon, you know what I heard recently? By the way, this is going to be a scoop. This is only a scoop you're going to hear right now. We're going to have soon Rink Rash Radio. Roller Derby, women's roller derby here in the 305.
Oh, can I join?
Yes, only for women. Anyway, and as we continue along, we're going to be back in studio getting ready for our third segment. I know you guys are writing this stuff down at home and your little notebooks and your notepads and all that kind of stuff. Right, Bogey?
Yeah, all the little cute.
Yeah, and I bet you at home they start making their own timeline of how our show goes along. Anyway, let's go continue on back with 24/7 Miami Radio. Let's continue on. Right now we have the Few Show. We have Bogey in studio, and here he has a segment 3 with a special guest in studio.
Oh yeah.
Let's see who he has.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for tuning back to the Few Show. So here we are in segment 3. Why does it feel like today is just rolling along so fast?
It does.
All right, guys. So today, right now, we are about to hear my special guest. Let me go ahead and set this thing up. So this one here, we call the F5. Okay, it's going to be Captain Bogey versus the Lost Soul Ricky Rush. So we are going to be having a F5 match. And of course, you're asking yourself, what is an F5 match? Well, the F5 match is the Few Fast 5 Fanatic Face-Off. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been waiting for weeks and weeks on end. I am a little nervous, but not like Black Mask nervous. You'll see what I mean. So, if you guys will put your hands together, here I have my special guest, the Lost Soul Ricky Rush. Yeah. All right, brother.
Woo! It's time! It's time!
And he bought his chair. We have a chair for you.
Uh-oh. What's going on in the studio?
Wow. Forget about the music being intense. Big you boys, they set this up. I guess you don't like it? I don't like it. I hate it. Okay. So Royal Rumble just went live. Well, I appreciate that. How you doing?
I'm doing great,
Ricky
Bogey.
Rush?
How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off. I feel like you
Ah.
guys try to ambush me today. I feel like this was a setup. I feel like you were in on it.
No, actually, Julio Guadalupe is being interviewed by another show that's here.
He's in the
24/7
studio still?
Miami.
After what I did to him, he's still in the studio.
Well, actually, the last word that I got is that he's in our medical facility, and it looked like you had put him out. So I don't think that he's going to be anywhere close by anytime soon. Yeah, no,
Well,
not
he's
close
lucky
by.
he's not here right now. I'm gonna seriously hurt that Mexican dude.
Yeah, yes, he is Mexican. Now, so we are in segment 3. This is the F5 match. We're gonna go head to head in this
You
F5
don't
match.
want none of that, Bogey. How you mean you're gonna go head to head with the Lost Soul?
Verbally.
You better
verbally,
pick and choose
yeah.
your words wisely, Bogey, because you're getting me mad. I'm getting heated.
Well, do remember, I'm not at Guadalupe. So I'm gonna ask the questions that no one dares to ask, and the Lost Soul will need to have an answer. So let's go to the tail of the tape. So Captain Bogey here. I am measuring at 6 feet tall, weighing in at exactly what the doctor ordered. Hailing from New York City, Miami, exactly what the doctor ordered. Wrestling promotion,
size.
The Few Show. Finishing move, the F5 Gotcha. I've been quoted as saying, if you're not here, you're nowhere. Yeah.
Nowhere.
So,
man.
I am versus the Lost Soul Ricky Rush.
Hmm.
His real name is unknown. They didn't want to give it to us. He prefers to be called the Lost Soul Ricky Rush. Nickname, King of the South.
King
That
of
one
the
is
South.
pretty interesting.
Look,
King of
I'm
the
King of
South.
the South. Can you tell, Bogey? It doesn't take a smart guy to realize what I'm holding in my hand.
Yes. I'm pretty smart.
I'm the King of the South, the heavyweight champion.
Okay, so his resume, he has been in CCW, X Wrestling, and quite a few other wrestling promotions that we're going to touch upon a little later on.
If you're scared, go to church.
I'll start going to church from now on then. Height and weight. He wrote Too Evil to Share.
Nah.
Wow. Okay. His accomplishments. Southern Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, as you can see on his shoulder. That is a beautiful belt.
Thank you, Bogey.
Very beautiful.
Too bad you would never be carrying this belt or holding it in your hand.
If you need me to clean it, I'll be holding it. So,
Yeah, I could use you for that.
some of his most famous quotes is, and actually he just mentioned it right now, if you're scared, go to church.
Right.
I'm going to church tomorrow, Sunday.
That's right.
Another one is, I don't forgive and don't forget.
Definitely not.
I definitely believe that with those chair shots you give everybody.
Take it to the bank, Bogey.
And also Darkness Falls.
Right.
What's the rest of that one? Darkness Falls?
Darkness falls.
Okay.
Darkness falls, and you already see what happens when darkness falls.
All right. So for more information about the Lost Soul Ricky Rush, you can find them on Facebook at facebook.com/the Lost Soul Ricky Rush. All right. So we are about to go into our F5. So our first question is, how long have you been in the wrestling business, and what is the history of the Lost Soul Ricky Rush?
Well, Bogey, I've been in the wrestling business since 2013.
Okay.
Started off with a great company, CCW, as you already know.
Yes.
That's my home.
Been many promotions.
Pablo Marquez is my trainer.
Pablo.
Yeah, shout out to Pablo. He's one of the best coaches. I've been fortunate to be around guys like Rocky Johnson and
Wow.
Sabu and just names that I grew up watching, you know.
Awesome.
So I've just been around these guys, and it's been a pleasure working with these guys. I'm
Okay.
actually living a dream, so it's great,
Nice.
man.
What has been the highlight so far in the career of the Lost Soul Ricky
Well,
Rush?
Obviously holding this title around my shoulder would be one of them, but
Okay.
actually tagging with the legendary Sabu would be one of my
Wow, really?
one of my great memories that I will always take with me. Yeah.
That must have been a sight.
Man, it was amazing. That's all I could tell you. Great
Okay.
experience.
So who are your top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time?
That's a good question, Bogey. I want to say my childhood inspiration, the reason why I wanted to become a wrestler, and it was the Ultimate Warrior. Just the
Okay.
energy that he brought to the ring, and
Yes.
from the point he walked into the ring to the point that he stepped out of that ring, it was just a ball of energy, of wickedness, and just something that everybody always wanted to see, you know.
Definitely.
So I try to bring that same energy to the ring, you know, even though I don't make it nowhere near him, obviously, but I try, you know. Other wrestlers, I would say I like characters. You know,
Okay.
I like Jake the Snake, the Macho,
Oh yeah.
Ravishing Rick. You know,
Oh,
I grew up watching those type of guys. You
Ravishing
know,
one.
and another inspiration of mine is the Hardys, Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and they're doing some crazy things right now.
yeah. They are. They actually are. Hopefully, I'll be meeting up with them soon.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end this segment at this point. We'll come back with a few more questions. Again, I have the Lost Soul Ricky Rush. So you guys stay tuned to the Few Show.
Yes, folks, we're going on break here on 24/7 Miami Radio. You are listening to the Few Show. In studio, we have Ricky Rush. Also, let's mention other shows that we have here on 24/7 Miami. We have, well, I did mention before, Now Trending. Now Trending, also Mondays live at 3 p.m. I know you can hear noise in the background there because the microphones are open. So we do hear kind of stuff that's going on back in the studio. So we just need everyone to, Bogey?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know that we have, just so you know, we have microphones are open in studio. So just keep a little bit lower, step away from move the microphone away.
Definitely.
Yeah, those two mics that are open over there. So we can have our chat here with our folks listening about the Now Trending live on Mondays at 3 p.m. here on 24/7 Miami Radio. We'll be going back in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds, we're going back in the studio with Ricky Rush to find out more about what happened, that attack with against Julio Guadalupe that happened here during the pre-show. Also, folks, we will be going live. We will be going live on Facebook Live with a separate interview we have here with Geomaster versus Julio Guadalupe to find out what was going on during the pre-show. So we're gonna come back in about 10 seconds. 10 seconds, we're coming right back into the studio. So everybody, stand by. Here we go, folks. Thank you for listening to 24/7 Miami Radio, watching us on 24/7miami.tv, and you're enjoying here the Few Show with Captain Bogey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Few Show. Man, I love doing that. All right.
Sounds horrible to me.
I believe you. So, next question. So let's keep on getting to know here the Lost Soul Ricky Rush.
Ask away, Bogey. Ask away.
What are your first memories of watching wrestling?
Oh man, I would have to say I can't really remember what WrestleMania that was, if it was 3 or 4, but it was Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan.
Okay, yeah, late 80s.
Come on, you're the fan here, aren't you?
Late 80s, yeah. Awesome.
Those are one of the greatest memories.
I really enjoyed those WrestleManias. Compared to, I mean, the ones now are freaking amazing, but they were so innocent, except but powerful.
Right.
I mean, when Hulk Hogan came out, I mean, religious wise, I mean, but he was like a god. I mean, he was like,
he was
out of the pages of a comic book.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
So was the Warrior. Warrior's was like
Ultimate Warrior was another one. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Intensity.
That's what I love. Intensity. I think that's what I bring to the ring. You know, that's intensity.
I've seen that. And it's a little scary.
I come with vengeance. If you didn't know that,
I have noticed it. Yes, and
Okay.
I've seen the indentations in your chair. There's a lot of vengeance you got there.
I've whacked over 200 people with that chair. Don't be the next one.
Damn. Okay.
That's my conscience speaking.
Wow, I actually heard it.
You heard it, right?
So if there's one wrestler from the past or the present that you could have a dream match with, who would it be and why?
It would be the Warrior, obviously.
Ultimate
That's
Warrior.
my all-time favorite, Bogey. It would be the Warrior. And I think that would be a hell of a match because it's two guys that bring energy from the point that they walk into a ring to the point that they step out of the ring. It'll be just a ball of energy. And the fans will be just wowed by the match we will have. That's a dream match, though, Bogey.
That would be. So it would sound something like the Lost Soul Ricky Rush versus the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, something within those lines,
Okay. So let's get to know you a little more. And I know you've been branching out. I know last few years you have been here locally supporting Miami wrestling.
That's right.
But you are branching out internationally, huh?
I am. I've actually I already did my first tour to Jamaica.
Wow.
Which was one heck of an experience.
Okay.
And it's in the talks, It's in the talks that we might be going to South Korea and
South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea.
That's amazing.
And that would be actually my first signing contract to
Well,
go into South Korea.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, Bogey. Thank you. I
Great
really
job.
appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
Okay. So Jamaica.
Yeah.
So and how many days was that tour?
We were there for 6 days in Jamaica. Like I said, it was just an experience overall, wrestling in a third world country and just mingling with the people out there and just bringing something to the people that they have never seen before. They've seen it on TV. They knew we were coming. They didn't believe it until they actually saw us pull up.
Wow.
And we went there, we gave them a hell of a show, and we did what we do best and came back to the States.
Okay.
Well, it's in the talks also. We might be going back to Jamaica pretty soon. So
nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, let me tell you this. I am a professional fan. Some people call me the fan of fans. So let me ask you this question. So in Jamaica, how were the fans over there? Because you've seen what Miami fans do.
Right. Well,
were there any differences the way they acted and responded to you guys?
It was different. It was different, Bogey. I was surprised the crowd that we drew. We drew like 400 people.
Wow.
It was just amazing. They were just amazing. It's different. It's a different world out there. They cheer for the good guys. They cheer for the bad guys. It was just an amazing experience, Bogey.
Okay. So now talk to me, aside from Jamaica, we're talking about international.
Right.
There's something else going on in Japan. So can you talk to us a little bit about
that? With the same promotion that's looking on taking us to South Korea, they're actually looking on branching over to Japan as well. But like I said, we're in the business where you hear a lot, you get promised a lot. We all know that, until we don't see it with our own eyes.
Exactly.
I mean, take it with a grain of rice,
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a sit and wait game, basically.
That's awesome. So, and this Japan gig, is that going to be something for like a few days, or actually being there for a while?
What I've heard is that these tours that we're taking to South Korea and Japan, those are 10-day tours.
Okay.
It's not like extended period of time of 3 weeks or anything like that. It's just 10-day tours. Performing every night.
Oh,
so it'll be 10 shows and.
Let's interrupt.
I'm sorry. I'm getting some news right now. Yeah.
We're in the studio here, and we have Julio here with his account of what's going on. Here, listen.
Wait a second.
Hello, ¿quién es?
Studio B. Oh boy. Hold on
Hello?
1 second. If you could listen to this.
Escuincle. ¿Quién está ahí? Ricky Rush ahí. Ricky Rush está ahí. Yo sé que está ahí el estúpido ese que me dio con la silla, pero yo, Ricky Rush, yo soy número uno del país, número uno del planeta, número uno del universo, Escuincle. Yo te escucho.
Oye.
¿Dónde estás, Escuincle? ¿Dónde estás?
Julio, just join my side, Julio. Come and join my side, Julio.
Nunca, Escuincle. Nunca.
Come to the dark side.
Nunca, Escuincle.
Just look at your partner, how he turns his back on you. Talks down to you. Little Hugh, I wouldn't do that to you, Julio.
Please stay here. I mean, I know he's.
Where's he at, Julio? Julio, come get a taste of my medicine again, Julio.
But please stay here.
No, where's he at? No, where's he at?
Yo estoy aquí, ven aquí, estúpido. Yo estoy aquí.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Yo voy a ir ahí, Escuincle. Yo te voy a romper el alma, Escuincle.
Well, he's coming to my show looking for me. Okay? Where's he at?
All right, guys. The show got a little bit out of control. Unfortunately, these two wrestlers that really. Oh, Julio Guadalupe. Actually, you just missed Ricky. You want to have a seat? Let us know what's going on. ¿Qué tiene un micrófono? Un micrófono ahí. ¿Qué está pasando con Ricky Rush? What's happening with Ricky Rush?
Ricky Rush is a Escuincle. He is an ugly Escuincle that thinks he's better than all of us. But
He is a little scary. Scary como like a monster. You know,
sí, monster.
Okay, but why don't you like him?
Porque es un Escuincle. He's an Escuincle.
Escuincle.
Yeah, he's an Escuincle.
For those that don't know any Mexican words, what is Escuincle? ¿Qué es Escuincle?
Niño del barrio, niño chiquito ahí.
Oh, little barrio boy.
Ajá.
Oh, okay.
Pero yo
Actually,
soy.
I saw a video where You okay? Le
Oh,
pegó en la
ese-
cabeza.
Sí, ese escuincle que me dio con la silla. Chair, he hit chair in head. And
Yeah, yeah, you're okay. And actually today. Oh,
Oye, escuincle. Oye,
All right,
escuincle,
guys,
¿qué te
guys,
pasa?
guys,
¿Ah?
here in the
Mira,
studio.
estamos aquí en el estudio.
Here in, hey guys, here in the studio, we can't be doing this. All right. Guys, we can't be doing this here in the studio. Okay, if you guys have something to say, here's a mic. Here you go. So you guys can hash it out, but you guys can't fight it out. You can sit over there. Here, you can have a seat.
Primero
Bogey.
entras allá afuera, ¿ah?
I'm not here to
Primero
talk to him,
entras allá
Bogey.
afuera
All right.
y me pegas.
I'm here to fight him,
All right,
Bogey.
guys.
You've tasted my chair already more than 5 times,
Yo,
Julio.
eso no es
Okay?
verdad, ¿ok?
You've tasted my chair.
Una vez,
I've
una
knocked
vez
you
yo puedo,
unconscious.
¿ok?
I almost
Porque
got
hay
you
un
again. You
problema,
got lucky,
hay un
Julio.
problema.
All right?
Si me pegas ahí en mi
Just
pelea.
remember who's the
Ah,
Southern
todo
Heavyweight
eso,
Champion, Julio. All right? I'm gonna
Ah, todas
I'm
mis
gonna
peleas.
snatch your soul, Julio.
Yo soy número
All
uno.
right? Here
Todos los
in the
planetas,
few,
el
outside in the
más
parking lot,
rico.
anywhere.
Todos los planetas, escuincle.